Hello and welcome back to Tharic Plays Mordheim, City of the Damned. At the end of the last episode, I said that I wanted to go for a round of skills on everybody, as we would have to skip some days without anything useful otherwise, because Rap here is injured for 2 days, but Gavit is learning a skill for 3 days, so we would have to skip 2 days or one more, because we're still on the day from the last mission anyways. So in the end, I decided to just go for another round of skills on everybody in preparation for our story mission. So let me go through all the skills real quick so that you can see what everybody is going for right now. Jean is learning devotion, or no, he's actually he's mastering it right now. I think, if I'm not wrong, I might be, but I think I'm not. So yep, that's going on. Then we do have Johanna learning quick reload, because if I want to shoot with her twice and I have to reload a bunch, it always becomes difficult, or I can't aim or whatever, and I can't reposition her. So the quick reload is just it's so that I don't have to keep her still at all times, but we can move her a bit while reloading as well. Ray is currently learning devotion. Yeah, so Jean is mastering that. And I think I might be... it's because it's just 1 day for him. So I think I'm going to maybe even master it afterwards. We'll see, but maybe not. Because we're close to the story mission, and I think I might want to keep him around. So yeah, let's see. Wenzel here is learning Demoralize. Uthelm as well, if I remember correctly. Yes, he's also learning Demoralize. And then we've got Siegward here, who is learning Bull Charge, because I've already given him Strider to have him the increased hit chance on charges because of the halberd and the damage that he can do when charging. And so I just want to give him the Bull Charge because it increases his range on charging and makes it easier for him to actually get a charge. Yeah, so that is that, which means we need to advance 1 day for now. And let's see real quick. Do I want to do stuff with Ray here? We have 4 days left, so this would take 5 days, this would take 3 days to learn. I could instead go for an active skill, but the passive ones are more important right now. I think I'm not going to go for a skill here, so we are going to do something on Rambrecht here though, I think. So we've got ambush hit chance and ambush range. So anything else? Critical hit chance would be good, but for that I need more strength, which I don't have right now, so we are going to wait on his skill. That's fine, I think. We do have Peter in here as well though. Actually, why do I have Johanna switched in? Maybe because Peter was learning a skill. So how many skill points does he have left right now? 2. So I think I want to master something on him anyways next turn. Or next time, so we can't go for a skill anyways. So we can switch these two. So that he can get his rank 8. And what else? We do have Black Orc here. Yeah, all of this is fine right now. So let's advance 1 more day.
Market stock has been replenished.
And what do we get? A bunch of stuff. I'll definitely buy the bow. Don't really need the great sword. So what is Nero equipped with? A blue longbow. So I think I'm going to switch that to the purple bow here. It's more damage. It's just more hit chance, which is nice. Not critical hit damage, but it's still pretty good. So we'll give him that. And is there a good enchantment that would make sense? Ooh, Rune of Havoc could actually be really nice. But his crit chance is probably pretty bad. I'm still going for that. It's going to make him very nice there. So we could go out like this if I switch out Jean for one mission. But I want Jean to get rank 8. So here I'm actually going to skip one day. Well, first we're going to... That's the big question right now. I want to do the story mission. And I want to do it soon. So I have two options. One, take Tiny with us, or two, do not. The issue with that is it's going to be the Manticore plus a lot of Plague Bearers, I think. Which means I want the ability to heal, which means ideally I want both Ray and Jean, but that means I won't be able to take a lot of ranged units, so at least Johanna will have to stay at home in that case if I take Tiny. If I don't bring Tiny, we can bring Johanna and Peter and, well, maybe Peter or Tharik, or we can bring more heroes, but still the damage will be maybe lacking because Tiny is the powerhouse. So that's the big question right now. How do I want to approach this? And I'm not sure. And do I want to do the story mission right now also? It's a possibility because I would have the time, but for that I would have to switch some stuff around. So first of all, before I forget it, we have a name for our new witch hunter here. He is going to be named Mad Malachi, I think it's pronounced. I would pronounce it Malachi, but I'm not sure if that's the right pronunciation. He once again, it's Hayden Flood who said that, or so named by Hayden Flood at YouTube. So thanks again for the name, first of all, and I hope that I'm not butchering the name. It's 3 steps. It's Malachi. So is it Malachi or is it Malachi? I think the first one is right because of the what's it called? I don't know. The thing after the K. So I think that would be the right way to say that. But I have to decide how I want to do this and if I want to do this. So my warband rating would be higher than the necessity, and I could switch some units around so that we do have a lot of rank 8 stuff with us. But I have to be honest, I don't want to bring Srap. Because of we do have a good close combat range setup, but that would include Gavet in that case. So I think we're going to do this. We're going to skip one more day because we can. And now we actually finally got our big money payout here. So now we do have this warband, which I want to level up. So we can bring Jean to level 8, Pete to level 8, maybe Ray, depending on what mission we get. We can get Srap to rank 7, and maybe some others here to rank 8 as well. And after this mission, I will decide what I'm going to bring into the story mission, because our rating is now 2,400 and the story mission is 2,000. So I think we are set up decently for that. And I think I'm just going to go for this one right away. It's a brutal mission with good wordstone. It's wordstone rush and both wallbands deployed tightly around their wagon. So that seems reasonable. I could go looking for a deadly mission, but I think in preparation... Welcome back. The game crashed right as I was going into the mission. So let's try this again, shall we? And hope that it does not happen again. 60% of the wordstone this time around.
Clustered around their wagon, making them a very attractive
and
target.
This time it's looking better, because last time it crashed during the... or maybe before, or basically before loading into this, so yay. That was a bit of a time since Mordheim crashed on me or gave me any sort of issues, so we can get this going again. I do need 60% of the wordstone, and it looks like it is spread pretty okay. We're going to go against a Sisters warband. which is fine. We do want these guys on the outside, if possible. Ranged guys actually can be in the back. Blank orc up in front. So what are we going for? Well, we'll see. I do, of course, want to get the optional, if possible. And we'll see. So, they've got a real high initiative unit, which makes me believe they do have an augur, because she's going first. It might be an augur, it might just be... Okay, she's picking up wordstone, which means she's there. And we will go for this one, of course, and that one, and then we'll see which one of these we can get. But I am moving Konrad this way, towards all of that, if possible. And we'll just move the main force of our warband through the middle, if we can. And just let somebody flank, basically.
Objectives updated.
So Malachi here will pick up all of this. The shard just next turn.
Objectives
He's supposed to stay back
updated.
anyways, because he's ranged and he's just rank 4. So that is perfectly fine. Didn't we play on this map just a bit ago on a deadly mission? Something like that, where we fought up front right there? I think it might have been the same map. I'm not completely sure. But maybe. At least we will ignore the upper part here. That's where we could go up if we wanted to. Might actually not be the worst to move over this way and bring our ranged units up here so that we can shoot down, but I don't really want to bother with that. We'll just go for them straight and hope that it will work out as I want it to. So, Black Orc will move towards... Oh, well, Befuddling Fumes is good, but it's the ranged hit chance, so it's not really that helpful. We'll use him as our flanker and scout on this side, so we know where they're coming from, and he's also going to go for the wordstone if he gets there. So we have these guys on the flanks, and then we can now basically move the main body of the warband through the middle. Go for this, go for that, and maybe go for these scavenge points that are out here as well. So we did see this one, for example. Nice light armor of mercenaries, accuracy and toughness. That's pretty good, I think. And it's purple light armor. We're still lacking in the purples department a little bit. So I'm pretty happy when we get stuff in that area. And as always with Strap, we do have to be a bit careful on how we position him, because he's had a bit of a he's had a run of bad luck, I think, is what we can call it. Yeah, let's bring Uthelm in as well. Through the middle. And just straight towards this. So we don't see them yet, but the map, or the part of the map that we're on, is not that big. So we will definitely make visual contact next round at the latest. It's my assumption. They do have to break through the building line here, and I assume they will. We do have eyes on this side, we do have eyes on here. We might not be close enough to see something there, but we will have vision there soon, I think. So, as I've said, just move everybody in through here now, so that we can react to either side fairly quickly, I'd say. And, yep, also go this way. All of this is looking pretty good. Okay, so we can actually already get up to this and pick up some
objectives
wordstone here. It's a pretty aggressive standpoint for Peter, but he's in heavy armor, he's got a shield. He should be able to soak up some stuff if they come for him. it's what he's built for. He's meant to be a frontliner, and so I have no problem putting him in a position where he might get attacked or might just ambush himself. So that's fine. And he's still pretty okay set up because there's this obstacle right here that they would have to get around. And let's see, Jean is probably... I think it's fine to put him here and then go... Well, actually, we don't want him too forward, so... Nope. Come on. Okay, now I'm hitting all of them. The Prayer of Absolution. I really like that spell by now. It's doing a really nice job. And yeah, that's perfectly fine, so... Actually, we can go Immaculate Flash on Peter for the Wordstone resistance for next turn. And then we can ambush. And it's pretty funny that the casters are now... They were really slow for a long time, but now they've got the words... They've got the armor proficiency, and they've got knowledge more time, so... Ooh, so they are getting to be my fastest units. They're getting there. Let's set up an ambush right here. And so I really like that. They do can take really big punch. They've got heavy armor and shield as well.
A new round has
they deal some
started.
decent damage because I focused on strength, and toughness is going to be next, of course. So they are starting to be a really good backbone. I'm liking them more and more. And I think I've mentioned it in the past that they are starting to become my favorite hero type for the Witch Hunters. They're all really good, but I do like casters, of course. And let's see, Conrad. So this is now new round. So there are sisters. We do see their leader. And I really, really want to pick up all this Wordstone. But I also can't afford to this round, I think. We do have units over here. If we go for that, he won't be able to... He won't be able to move afterwards. And he's... Just to see that... Well, actually his ambush range isn't that big. So if I go right here... When does their leader go? 45. So these guys, or at least some of them, are acting before that, and we would be acting afterwards. No, it's not worth it. It's too risky. So instead, I'm going to go in here into an ambush. It might be blocking this, but we do want to move towards this one anyways. It's a lot of shards and clusters, so we are of course going to go for this Wordstone. But I don't want to be caught completely off guard there. So Malachi, where do you want to go? We don't see anybody else yet, so I think I'm fine with putting him right in front here into an Overwatch. Might catch somebody coming into this. The 4 units going next now are going to be interesting, just to see where they'll end up. We did have... This probably is gone. We picked up, what? How much Wordstone by now? 3 here and 2 there, or something like that. So 5, so they picked up 3, which would be all of this. So it might be that they picked that up and it's gone. But that I don't see them yet is surprising. Let's see if Black Orc can maybe make some more visual contact. Doesn't look like... Oh, yes, he can. 28 and 35. So these are also ones that will go last. So I do have to split myself up if I want to go for this, which worries me a bit. But we can do this and then pull him back a bit. I do still have one strategy point on him. And as long as I don't lose that, which I might, we can get most of this and still move back a bit. So ideally, I'm going to wiggle and go for the last two here as well, because he can't pick all of that up. All the debuffs are kind of a pain, but should be okay. Okay, now we've got all of it.
Objectives updated.
Of course, the best wordstone formations are on the outskirts. Makes sense. And then I can move back. I think I'm just going to go right here. I could go here as well, so just far back and then into an ambush. But that would make it easier to surround me. So I think I'm voluntarily putting myself in the corner here, so that they can't get too many units on me. We do have Ray over here, and at least Jean will be able to move over here. Oh, that was a purifier, and she is not going for us. She's moving in here. Is there an axis? And we just don't see where she emerged? Might be. Let's take a look. We do not see her. Doesn't necessarily mean anything. Okay, there she is. Ah, I'm tempted, but I don't think we can move in there with Srab. As I've said, I want to keep him safer. And this is not safer. It's riskier. So instead, I think we are going to use his bigger movement to pick up some wordstone here.
Objectives updated.
And then I can still pull him back a bit. Because right now we can still go for the wordstone. In a moment the fight will start and we won't be able to that easily anymore. So I'm skating around the problem right now. We're trying to avoid them as long as possible and wait for them to come to us. Oh nice, I got a range buff there. I'm not going to go for the cluster because that one I won't be able to get without wiggling. So we'll go for these last. But right now it's looking really solid at least. So I can actually move all the way back into this, which is pretty nice. And yeah, just go for an ambush stance, I guess. Uthelm. What do we want to do with Uthelm? I think Uthelm wants to delay and see what's their and wait to see what their leader does, if she comes this way or not. They are starting to move in, but it's still okay. And one of them does have wordstone. We don't know who. So the hero, the leader, didn't actually move in here. So she probably went into the buildings or over there somewhere. Let's pick up all of this with Peter real quick. Nice. This, and I think with him I'm going to attack the purifier that is over there. That seems like a reasonable idea, doesn't it? Yep. You get charged, of course. And unfortunately we did get a debuff that increases our attack costs. So I will only be able to attack twice instead of 3 times. But that's still fine. Could be worse, and we still get to parry. So that's 1. And they are leaning more towards this side, so this is where we are going to set ourselves up. There is a unit right over there. But we also need to move this way. Towards Black Orc. And let's see, Siegward. Where do we want to go with him? I do want to charge with him. Because we're building him to be a charger. Or we are at least in the process. So I think I'm just going to put him here in an ambush for now. He probably won't see any action this round, but ideally next round. So let's see where the Sister Superior ends up. Okay, we don't see where she ends up. And with Ray, I think I'm going to go for the Purifier, because we can actually reach her. And I can just go straight up for 4 attacks. With 38 is pretty decent, I think. Oh, 42, even better. So what's our damage range here, actually? 36 to 42, so not bad. And that is what I had in mind. I don't think I can get over here with the Jean as well, but that's okay. We can use him to buff some stuff, basically. So we can go for a Prayer of Absolution right here. And I could also Prayer of Absolution there, but I don't want to. We could attack her, of course. But I don't want to. Okay, and their leader is in here. And she is the one that is going last. So I think I'm actually going to put him over here. Where's the leader? She's right there. So let's put him into an ambush stance right there. So when the leader approaches, we can charge her. Okay, that's just an ambush. Don't know why, to be honest.
A new round has started.
That probably shouldn't have happened the way it did. Well, let's see, we still haven't seen the 87 here. I still think that's an augur, in all likelihood. So now he can pick up this. And that means we have all the wordstone except for the one that was on their end. But all of the wordstone should be picked up now. And I really want to pick up or loot this actually and take a look. Yeah, it's costing me a point. It's a halberd. It's at least money. Don't really need a blue halberd anymore. But if we lose a purple one, of course, it's not bad. And then I can at least put him back here and into an ambush. Not ideal, but it's still an okay position to be in. Malachi here will delay, because some of them we do see and they're going next now, so I just want to wait. Oh, okay, so they do have an augur, but it wasn't the one I was thinking of. Maybe they have 2. Could be a possibility. Yep, she's the interesting one. Nice ambush, worked. So Utem got his charge. Oh boy, that's not fun. Well, it's a matter of perspective. But I don't really like this. I have my reservations about that. And nice. Jean getting the charge, and that might block the leader from moving through the doorway, if I'm not mistaken. That could actually be pretty useful. Okay, so we can go for some shoot aiming. So I'm going for the higher hit chance. Not much, but both of them are going to die anyway, so we might as well go for our easier target. And I don't want to bother with trial by pain, it's not really necessary right now. So we just go for these. And Black Orc. There is a unit in ambush stance right there, but we can circumvent her and just move in like this. So the Purifier won't live very long. She will get another turn, unfortunately, so she can deal some more damage. Because I didn't quite get the kill. But it's okay, I think. Okay. That also works. Going for Ray is not a big problem. Righteous Fury parried by Black Orc. Awesome. Oh, a comet on Uta is a bit of an annoyance though, but let's face it, it's not that big of a problem. We can live with that. Oh, come on, really? That was still active. That's a shame. So I think I'm not going to go for Battle Cry right now. It's just one unit that would be affected by that, so let's just insult her instead. And then go for some attacks. Okay, that one was dodged. Oh, come on. Srab, you're really not putting a weight. You're getting injured left and right, and then she's dodging, and you're missing. So what's up with that? Care to explain? And what else do we have? Yep, Utam recovering. So this is good, because it even though she dodged, the dodge stance is gone. So the important thing, which is our halberdier here, can charge in here without the fear of her dodging this. Okay, she actually could still make it past that. That's a shame. But she's going for Jean, which really is not a big problem. So right now we do have multiple small fronts, which I don't really like. So I'd like to clean up the mess and reduce the number of fronts we're fighting on. But I think that's pretty doable. Peter's turn is coming up, and he will be able to do some stuff. So we are probably going to ignore that over there. And can I move back in through here? I cannot, so I will just have to backtrack with Wenzel here, so we didn't have to put him over here. And okay, I can actually just move on there. I could have charged. I didn't notice that he already has 5 offense points. He's rank 8, so he does have some. But it's still fine. Our hit chance wasn't really good, so charge probably wouldn't have hit, or at least the chance wouldn't have been that good. Oh, come on! Don't dodge. Oh, really? Ah, that's such a waste. And I don't even get to attack more. So I'm going to delay because I do want to move him. But for that I have to wait for Ray to take his turn. And I know that I'm giving up an attack here with this. But I like the chance of critting as well, so it's fine for me at least. And let's see what they end up going for. We don't see the Sister Superior once again. Yeah, let's focus on her right now. Oh, nice crit. I could go for a Prayer of Absolution, but I think right now I'd rather go for the straight up damage. So we can take her out. Die. Oh, of course we could on the last one. Couldn't have done it on the one before that. That would have been better. So we do have to delay once again with him, so that Ray can take his turn. Thank you. The question is, do I want to kill her over there or not? Of what? Dismay. Okay. And I probably can't sneak past him yet. No, I cannot. So I think I'm going to go delay and then move in. I like that better. So where do we go? Well, since he can move that far, I think I'm going to loot here. Okay, she doesn't have anything interesting. Okay, there's an... Is that another auger or is that the one? Okay, it's another auger. So that's... Okay, so my assumption was correct there. The 87 initiative was this specific auger. And then we'll just go here on her and end the turn. And Ray can actually still do something. So we have two options. We can go for their leader or we can go for her. And I think I'm going for the leader. Would it be helpful to heal? It would not be. So, not quite as much damage. The heavy armor and her shield are, of course, reducing our damage quite a bit.
A new round
but we're wearing
started.
her down. So that's the augur that I ideally want and need to kill, I think. But she does not show up, apparently. Oh, yes, she does. Okay, so we at least see her. Oh, how far can she go? Oh, wow, that is quite the charge range. Going for Ray, but that's fine. I mean, why not? Oh, awesome. Wow. Really? We're getting some decent rolls there. As much as I missed and they dodged in some situations, this is looking pretty decent. Well, speaking of missing. But it's still okay, I'd say. And let's see, Malachi. Does he still have a good target? He can only shoot her. And with her shield, Rune of Deviation, Sign of Sigma, all of that just makes the hit chances horrible. So I really don't want to. Wait, 93 trial by pain? Oh, there's somebody back there. Yeah, why not? Go for the trial by pain shot. Make sure that she will damage herself. And yeah, just shoot her one more time. She's going to come in anyways, I think. And so it's going to be useful. Oh, she hit a trap there. And that sounded like a stance. And her turn is not over yet, though, so it probably wasn't. All alone fail, perfect. And nope, not down yet. Please kill her. Nice, perfect. That was what I was hoping for, of course. And she does not go for Black Orc, which is a bit of a surprise. Don't really understand that. But let's not get hung up on that. Instead, let's bring in Black Orc. But every time I play against sisters, I have to be honest, I'm getting a little bit nostalgic. I do miss my sisters a bit, so maybe at some point I need to play them again and have some fun there. So we can possibly set up a pretty good war cry here that will hit not everybody. Okay, so I think the best way to do this is actually to go right here into the close combat And then Warcry, yes, now we're hitting everybody. That's what I assumed. And then we can hit her a bunch. So that's why when the Warcry really, really helps. But that's also the third time that I missed a 95% hit chance by 1% this match. So I'm not too happy about that, but oh well. Let's not complain about a situation that is really good overall. Okay, nothing there. I still want to check everyone in case my assumption that she actually does have the word stone is wrong. So we can't attack anybody here. Which means, well, it's Uthelm as well, who is a bit damaged. So I think I'm going to set him into an ambush stance right here. When she moves out of that doorway, we can ambush her. He should be able to survive that. Oh wow, she failed her all alone. 74% chance to make that is actually a lot. Ambush, 42 damage. Oh boy, the two-handed weapon is going to hurt. Only if she hits though. Ooh, got lucky there. So now things are really turning around in our favor. And let's see. They are in a lot of heavy armor, so it's going to take a while to kill them, but we're in no real danger anymore, and we've got critted once, I think. So we will have one light wound so far, but if nothing changes, that is the entirety of our problems. Yeah, Peter is really not known for his high damage here. The sword is just not that good, and we don't have a purple sword yet, I think. If I'm not mistaken. So that's where we're lacking. In the weapons department, we still have a lot of blue weapons, where I really would like more purple. It's going to get there sooner or later through the shop and looting enemies, but they need to have the right sort of weapons first, of course. And we can't make sure of that. So I can't get a charge here, but it's fine. Let's just attack her normally, which will give us 2 attacks. So she's almost toast. We're still missing the Sister Superior, who miraculously moved back again, or maybe... No? Okay, she's finally decided to show up. Is she going to get into close combat, though? She is not. But we know where she is now. Looks like she's in heavy armor as well, though. Okay, let's focus on the leader first and take her down. With Ray, that's perfectly fine, assuming I can actually get the kill. And I'd really like to loot her, of course, but we probably won't be able to get the angle. Well, maybe. Maybe Jean can get it. He's right in front of her. It's not completely out of the question. Could be good. What's the morale at? Oh yes, we can loot her. Perfect. So that's another Sigmarite Warhammer. And a shield. The problem is there's no free room for us here to really do stuff with. Let's use the prayer here. It's hitting most of them, but not all of them. But it's still good enough. And then we'll take her out. And also loot her. Or at least take a look at what she has. Nothing of interest. Their morale still isn't low enough, though, I think. Yeah, they still have a bunch. Okay, we can't go for this. I could go for her, or get ambushed by her, to be exact. And that I really don't want. So we're missing her. And she, over here, is going last. So I think what I'm going to do is we'll go looking for her. Hello, milady. Care to meet my hammer? Okay. Well, hurts a bit, but it could be worse. And we can bring more units in here. We probably won't be able to sneak them past him, but there's a lot of holes on the side of the building line that we can move through there. And then we also have another target available to us right there.
Has started.
Hold on, success. That's fine. Wow. Ray really parrying everything, but Srap getting hit as always. Also a thing. I don't know why I'm bashing on Srap that much. Oh, there's another high percentage miss there. And a dodge, which, well, 33% dodge, actually not that good, but if it works, it works. At least the dodge is gone. So it's not all negative, of course. So I think... yeah, let's set up some trial by pain shots just in case. We don't know how long this will go on, and it's sisters, so they might still... really? I can see her, but I can't shoot her. Okay, I can shoot the one back there, apparently. So instead of trial by pain there, we're going to go for the... really? Weird. We'll just go for the aim. So, nice miss. She will get a second attack, of course. Also miss. Wow, why is her hit chance that bad? 65%? That's not that good. Well, let's see. That's one. He should not be able to kill her. It's almost. But that's okay. So, one of them going next again. And if my assumption is correct, she does have the word stone and not the other augur. Okay, an ambush stance right there. Why not go into combat? And if she now charges Srap right away, I'm going to be not well, it's going to be blocked. Loot. There's the word stone, but also I can't get any of that. So somebody else will have to. But I am going to war cry this, because it's going to hit a lot of our units. And then I can still move. We can move through here for next turn. Not ideal, but it's okay. Okay, Uthelm. Can I sneak past him? I cannot. That's what I assumed. So it's okay, but we can do this, of course. And yeah, let's charge. 70% is good enough, but I'm missing by 1% again. Oh well, and then she dodges. It's okay. Jean is just going to get more attacks against her like this. Okay, Wenzel. He's going to loot her. I'm going to take everything. Flail is pretty good. So what we definitely will be able to do is equip Tiny with 2 weapons now. Because he didn't have those before. He had only 1 purple weapon. And then let's just go for her. But that's a miss. Counterattack, also a miss. And what is next? Well, this is looking pretty good. And so I think, as I've already said, next mission, or next time, we are going to do our story mission. I'm nervous about it, but I think we will be able to do it without too much problem, ideally. So, I want to try. Okay. And right now we do have all the word stone. There should be none left on the map. And if I saw that correctly, there isn't. Which means we get, once again, just get a lot of it. Because there was some good word stone in there. Yeah, that's the logic. We got a lot of it, and we're going to get a lot of it because there was some good one in there. I like my logic, because I can't argue very well with that. Oh boy. So I could also charge her. just to make sure that she doesn't run around willy-nilly. But I think I'm going to go for this instead right now. Let's just focus them and not spread up too much, or spread out. It probably doesn't matter anymore too much, but it's okay. Let's see what the Sister Superior does. Okay, they just failed their out test now, which also works. It's perfectly fine. Let's see if everybody that I wanted to hit rank 8 with will. I doubt it, unfortunately. I think at least Ray won't be able to get
Victory
enough.
favors the just.
The optional helps.
It is Sigmar's
but
will
it
that you are triumphant
probably
this
is not
day.
enough. We'll see. Could be close.
Remarkable.
Okay, Peter up to rank 8. That's a good start.
Fantastic.
Jean up to rank 8. Uthelm got the recovery time. Ooh, wow. Sigvard.
Remarkable.
Srab up to rank 7.
Remarkable.
Conrad up to rank 8.
Outstanding.
Black Orc up to rank 8.
The gods
Oh,
are
and Ray
with you.
actually did hit that. Oh, he took 2 enemies out. I was not aware. And he would have even gotten it without of it. And he got the most valuable warrior as well. So all of that's pretty much secured
The
it.
gods are with
Another
you.
guy leveling up to rank 5. So overall, really, really successful. And all of this. So no complaints there. So we are going to pay treatment and pay upkeep. And we have 153 words done again. But we also have a lot of time to just wait before we send that off. So I'm going to switch stuff around for next mission when we're going to do the story mission. And yeah, so I hope that will turn out fine. I'm going to record it right after this, I think. Let me take a look at the clock. Yes, I do still have time. So yeah, this one was a good one, and I'm really looking forward to the next one. So I hope you enjoyed this mission. If you did, please leave a like and a comment, and if you want to see me play more time, just stick around. And as always, thanks for watching. I hope that you will tune in next time, and have a nice day. Bye.